Hi, this is Lana, your friend in real estate and owner of LW Realty Group. And today I'm with Mark Malthaner.
Mark, tell me a little bit about your business. What's the name of your business?
It's called Alovea. We're a social business that started about 3 years ago. And what we do is we provide the nutrition that the body needs in order to heal and repair itself. So nothing that we do diagnoses, treats, cures, mitigates. We don't make any medical claims.
Okay.
But we simply give the body what it needs to heal and repair itself. And with each serving that we sell, we also donate a serving to a malnourished child.
Oh, wow. Excellent. You have some of your products with you. Let's look at them.
Okay. Well, the thing that got me started in the business is this product,
Okay.
Immune. And actually, Immune is the third generation of a nutritional technology that comes from aloe vera.
Okay.
So when you take this, what you're doing is feeding your cells so that your cells can be healthy. And so then if your cells are healthy, your systems and your organs, everything is healthy from the inside out.
Oh, wow. Very good.
What you're doing is very similar with this product, is very similar to trying to communicate in English.
Okay.
If you were to drop 2 or 3 letters out of the English language, it would be difficult for us to communicate well. Or another example that I was thinking of this morning was we've all had those cell phone conversations where we catch about every other word.
Yes, we have.
Well, that's what's happening inside your body when you don't have these nutrients
Very
in your
good.
body.
That's a great analogy. Thank you. Do you have more products that you want to show us?
Well, again, that's the flagship that got me started about 20 years ago.
Okay.
We also have this product called Balance.
Okay.
And what Balance is designed to do is give your body what it needs to create hormones
Okay.
when they're needed, as they should be created. So a lot of people take hormone replacement therapies, for instance.
Uh-huh.
Those are damaging to the body. In fact, a lot of them have been shown to cause cancers. And you're trying to put a hormone into the body and hope your body will assimilate it. This just allows you to eat what you're supposed to eat. It's kind of the very basic structures, and then your body uptakes it, and it helps your body to generate the hormones as they're needed. And a lot of people ask, is that for men as well as women? And what we don't understand is there are like 87 different hormones in the body. Mm-hmm. They control your mood, your temperature, your energy levels, your hunger and satiety levels. So it's very key to everybody to balance your hormones.
Yeah. Not just specific to a male or a female. Yeah, very
Exactly.
good. Awesome.
And then we also have another one that these 3 products I use every day.
Okay.
So this one is called Limitless.
Okay.
And it is the key ingredient out of beets. So science has shown us that this ingredient is one of the best at fighting inflammation in the body.
Oh, wow.
And the problem with beets, however, is that they are up to 70% sugar. And sugar's an inflammatory.
Okay.
So when you take this, we've got a proprietary process that has removed all of the sugar, and you get none of the sugar, none of the inflammation out of it. But you have all that ability to fight inflammation in your body. Inflammation is a good thing when you're injured, because
Sure.
inflammation draws the immune system to help repair.
Uh-huh.
But our problem is that we are chronically inflamed, and that creates problems with everything in the body.
Wow.
There's a few others. Those are the keys. I really love, for instance, this one called Fuel. In fact, I think I'm about out. I had to reorder last night. But Fuel is something that I use when I'm working out.
Okay.
So like I've started playing softball and baseball as well as pickleball. And in this heat, you got to stay hydrated.
Right, absolutely.
So with fuel, what it gives me electrolytes.
Okay.
It gives me some proteins because as you exercise, you're destroying your muscle mass as well as burning fat.
Oh.
And so it has the amino acids in it that help rebuild that muscle.
Wow, okay.
And it's great energy. It's a great flavor. You can just shake it up in a bottle of water,
Okay.
and mix it to your taste. It's not dependent on the amount of water. It's just the taste and how you feel,
Okay.
how you like it best.
Very good.
So Focus is a product that was developed by one of the top researchers in the field of nutrition science. He's our chief science officer. He's the head of the nutrition science department at UC Davis. And it's designed to give you 3 to 5 hours of mental focus and energy without any jitters, without any crash and burn.
Wow, that would be awesome.
And the Focus also comes in 3 different flavors. We've got this one, which is the orange. My favorite is the mixed berry. And we also have a citrus blast. We also have our prime shakes. The shake is designed with several things in mind. It's got something I really love called S7, which helps your body to intake oxygen better. And what I learned about this was when I went to visit my children in Mexico. They live at 85 to 9,000 feet. So the first thing that they were concerned about when I got off the plane to visit them was that I would get an altitude sickness.
Okay.
It comes because you don't get enough oxygen. The one morning while I was there that I didn't drink Prime Shake, I started to get a headache, which is the first sign of altitude sickness. So I'm convinced, and then I use it constantly because of my athletic activities, because I want good oxygen. I mentioned as we were talking ease, and it's something that I have just come to love. I use it all the time and probably in massive quantities compared to what most people would. But in my baseball game Saturday morning, I got hit in the back of the elbow.
Oh, wow.
And right here above the joint, it stung like crazy. It would normally swell up. Well, between innings, I went and rubbed ease on it, and the swelling has been minimal. The pain has been minimal. I've had very little change in my range of motion or anything else. And I use that on pulled muscles or strains, or just daily for the little aches and pains that try to haunt me. I've had my back has been tight ever since I was a kid. I got fired from a job planting grass seed when I was 14 because I couldn't stand up long enough to run the rake. So anyway, I just put a little dab of this on my back every morning, and it's wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
When you started the product and just kind of jumped in, what did you notice about your health?
The first thing I would say about that is that I didn't think I had any physical problems at all. You know, I was getting a little bit older. I was in my mid 40s. My wife liked to walk, and she walked fast. And so we'd head out the door, and she'd say, "Let's go faster." And I'd just say, "Well, my knees are stiff. Give me 4 or 5 blocks." And
Right.
you know that kind of burning, aching feeling that a lot of us, once we've hit 40, we start getting in our knees. And so I was having that. And 3 weeks into the product, that just disappeared.
Oh, wow.
And I couldn't understand that. That didn't make any sense to me. I knew that this product had a scientific background, that it would work. It all made sense to me, but I didn't know your immune system had anything to do with your knees being stiff.
Wow.
And so I did some research, and I realized that was kind of an autoimmune type of thing that was going on. And I got my immune system working better, and that disappeared. The next thing that I noticed, and it took a little bit longer because I was already past that season of the spring where I had issues, but I used to take 3-4 antihistamines a day.
Okay.
And, it was before I realized that wasn't a good idea. All medication is by definition poison. And so I was overloading my body with these poisons and didn't even know it. And that fall, when I would also be taking 3 to 4 antihistamines a day, I didn't have to take any.
Oh, goodness. That's awesome.
And then the next spring, spring was always worse for me. I took one. Not one a day. I took one antihistamine for the entire spring.
Oh, gosh. That's
And,
great.
I used to have to sleep on the couch sitting up, not to get gross or graphic or anything, but if you've been
If you
through
can't
that, you know what?
sleep, yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't have to do that anymore. And
wonderful.
it's just progressively gotten better every year over the almost 20 years now that I've been doing this. And I can do things now that I couldn't do when I was 45. And my 66th birthday was yesterday or the day before.
Oh, happy birthday.
So, thank you. And,
awesome.
So, like I said earlier, I get to go out and play pickleball. I play softball and baseball. I was a baseball player in college, so it's kind of like renewing my first love.
Yes.
And I can do things that other people half my age can't do. I've got friends that were taking ibuprofen 20 times a day because he was walking on a concrete floor all day and his feet hurt him so bad he had to do something to be able to work.
Wow.
Well, he started on our Limitless product and within 3 weeks he was off of the ibuprofen completely.
Isn't that wonderful to be able to help someone with that?
It's beautiful. The thing about being in this business is that there are people alive today because I've shared this with them. I've educated them about what's going on. And I don't think we've touched on it yet, but like I said, we're a social business and we donate to children. I earned the opportunity to go to Mexico where we're partnered with former President Vicente Fox and his wife Marta.
Oh, wow.
And they run an organization that supports orphanages and schools and that type of thing. And so we got to visit the largest hospital for brain injured children in Mexico and see what the products do for them.
Goodness.
So my team has supported children like that to almost 500,000 servings now.
Wow.
I don't remember the exact number. I haven't checked it recently, but to be able to have an impact on the world like that is just phenomenally fun.
What's the feedback from friends and family and people that you bump into about your product and how it's made them feel?
I shared this product with a friend in East Tennessee, for instance. And she had breast cancer many years before. The radiation had burned a valve in her heart. And so she had to go in and have surgery here in the last couple of years. The doctors and the nurses were just amazed at how healthy her heart was outside of that valve.
Wow.
And she's 5 or 10 years older than I am. She shared it with a friend of hers. The friend was actually a nurse practitioner who is also a chemist, and she had discovered through her study that she had developed cancers on her skin because of medication that she was taking for another issue that she had.
Oh, wow.
And she approached Janet and she said, I don't know what you're doing, but I need it. And
I want some.
yeah, they got together and she credits what we do for saving her life. So
That has to feel really good. Mark, thank you for your interview today, and thank you for explaining the Alovea line. It was so informative, and I appreciate your time today. If you would like to have your business featured, give me a call at 405-778-4440. It's a free community service to you and your business.